Hey guys, welcome to Score Points Daily. This is Coach Hannah again. I just wanted to go ahead and get Swift Breakdowns episode 2 started back up. Today I got North Carolina versus Duke. This is 2019, so let's go ahead and get into it here. So, basically, something I've noticed from this game is that uh, North Carolina's offense is kind of like a power spread, but it kind of uses a bunch of different principles. So, it makes it a good little offense to look at. It's got different variables. I know I proclaim myself as a power spread guy, but at the same time, I like all types of different spread offenses. Um, so as far as the strategy here, see, they really use that GT and they like using play action. So it's very similar to the traditional power spread, but it's a little bit different. They don't use quite as much 20 personnel, at least in this game. I don't know what they do in the future games, but um, as far as this game goes, they go more GT out of 10 personnel, or, they'll go outside zone. And here they hit the RPO here. Well, they should have, but he dropped it. Um, but they use a lot of different strategies. If they want to go inside, they'll usually use counter or um, the GT counter. I usually distinguish those. Just a normal counter would be with the H back. He'd be pulling and leading up to the linebacker. Otherwise, I'd call it GT, which is basically the same thing, except it's the tackle that does it. So, again, like I said, they do some GT here, and here they try to throw it up, and I believe they call that a catch. Either way, it's going to be not good for them because it's a pass interference. Um, it's another thing I noticed really a lot with North Carolina's offense is that they love going for the pat and goes. Um, Something that is used at most of the schools that want to win their one-on-one matchups. It's called pat and go, and it's just your one-on-one matchup. Um, Here you get a nice spin move, but uh, well, don't doesn't any nothing really comes out of it. So, um, one thing I noticed with Duke on this is that they use a variety of fronts. They'll use that traditional nickel front. Um, Nickel secondary, I guess. Where they have six in the box. But, at other times they'll come in later in the half and they'll mix it up, mix up their stunts, mix up their blitzes, and it really gets to North Carolina there in the later part of the game. But again, I get this, but this is a very ill-advised throw. Um, Sam Howell kind of just throws it up there. He should have probably thrown it out of bounds. I don't remember seeing what down it was, but goes ahead and throws it up, and again, there's like four defenders over there. So, they end up getting it picked off there. So, like I said earlier, they like going with their outside zone here. Um, I was very impressed to look at their numbers this year as far as running the ball because, again, they're like a 10 personnel team usually. They got some 20 personnel package mixed in there, but, they average about 188 yards a game. And so they were very balanced. And I was even looking at their record. I mean, they had a lot of one possession losses. So I'm like, man, this team could be a very good team next year. Um, so again, like I said, they go back. Hold on, let me go back real quick. So I was looking at Duke's defense, and I'm not a real fan of this. Whatever the heck this is, I wasn't a real fan of it because now they're kind of cheating over to these wide splits over here, and I can imagine why. You want to stop your screens out there, but it, if you don't get this, if you get these guys blocked up, I mean, you're getting 7 or 8 yards of carry right there. Um, so yeah, I was using just this little other used video player. This one, for whatever reason, my this particular game was not playing well on my other video player that I used last video. So I decided to see how this would go. Just exploring and seeing how things will go. Um, for the best optimization of recording these videos. So anyways, get some get some run here. Or let me go back. Again, like I said, you'll see in this game, Duke goes with a variety of fronts, and here they go to cover zero because it was like 3rd and 1, and North Carolina does a good job powering that in there. Uh, Looked like they had some type of penalty. I have to see what that was. Yeah, they looked like they got a penalty on that. But they go up here with the pat and go, and there it is. It's a touchdown on the play. So, getting those one-on-one matchups, especially against a one high safety, it's tough. It's tough. Your corners just got to be pretty good. And on this play here, I watched it replayed. So they have this little overload over here on this side. And so what's ended up going to happen is the center slides over here, but one of these guys goes back into coverage against the tailback. And so right guard slides over to take the nose, and that leaves nobody in the peek out. So that was very good play by um, Duke to send that in. So I believe that was a punt, maybe. I don't remember. But again, you see they're mixing up their fronts here, um, and we get a pretty good play on that because he kind of cuts it back up inside. So again, it looks like they're going some type of cover 4 here, but um, they end up getting the sack again. Look, that's a ton. That is a confusing front. I would not, passing that off. You got to have some real good film tape on that because that is nasty. So go GT here. It looks like they were in cover 4 look. Very good versus GT, but the linebackers, I did notice again, the linebackers did a good job stacking over, um, flooding over on this game, and really blew up those plays. Uh, Again, they end up getting a really good cut inside here, um, in their kind of 2 back look. And that's something that they did give up this game is those cutback lanes they'd ever pursue too far, and it would ultimately come out to doing that, and end up getting a fumble on this. So not good on that one. So again, they go more GT again. Like I said though, they did a good job overfilling here. You'll see 49 and 42 take on the tackle, and then they get that cutback lane, and they probably would have had help if you bounced it outside. So pretty tough competitive game so far. Again, they're blowing up the GT here. Um, so Okay. So sorry, I have those thoughts where I'm like trying to think of something to say. Because again, not a whole lot much to say other than they're just getting blown up on GT here. So, try to go for an RPO here. Gets tipped up in the air. You'll see that happens quite a bit. Um, this is a freshen thing of just uh, trying to get everything thrown over. And on this play, they go mesh here, but they actually have a match down there, and they do a good job matching that mesh that's going down there. So that was a good play. Uh, but I believe that's probably a third down or something like that. They get a good out route on this, and they do a much better job of picking up those twists and end up getting a first down on that. So now at this point, they end up going to like it's almost like a speed option type pitch, and they start utilizing this a little bit more, and it works a little bit actually. They get those two blocks on the end, and defensive end's not going to catch a running back, but they get a good angle on him and get that one that time. So uh, they end up running the same play again, but again taking a good angle there and gets that one stopped up. So, but on this one, man, dude, they got a really good draw play. They got the 5-man box they were looking for, and yeah, get a really big 20-yard gain there. Good vision by the running back to try to run away from that safety instead of going to that side. The motion here, it may go like a GT or something. No, they go to like a slide protection with a pulling a guard there, which honestly it's very effective. The only thing is if you get blitz on that, then you're kind of out of luck unless you got a quick release on that. So try to hit up the seam there, but incomplete there. And let's look at how we're looking protection wise. Getting a little bit better protection wise, but doesn't get that one complete. So still 7-3 here. Still going a little too high. Try to go for another draw play, but it looks like they stunned it inside pretty well. So very good by them. Yeah, well, it wasn't even really a stunt, I guess. He just right guard lunged too far, and they beat him inside there. Try to go another draw play here. It gets not very much. I was looking at the sticks over there, and I was like, you got like 3 yards. So they're going to get a good stunt there. And that's the thing about whenever you're facing these run teams is that you get these stunts and you get these blitzes. It really caused a lot of confusion to the O line, and you stay gap sound, which there's a lot of times where the stunts are very ungap sound. Actually, just getting out of your rush lanes and allowing the quarterback to run or creating a lane for the running back. But those are very effective in stopping those plays, these run plays. But here he finds a good vision. They take like an outside zone look here. You know, gets a cut up there. Good play. Still 7-3. It's pretty, like I said, it's a pretty tough game here. But gets a really good breaks to tackle there, and Yeah, breaks the tackle right there and gets a really good run. So uh, we go. Probably it's more like a counter look, and then just gets a slot fade there, and again, it's just winning that one-on-one matchup, and they actually score a touchdown on it. That's the thing again with pulling those guards is you're going to get the safeties moving and creates those one-on-one matchups to score a touchdown. So very good play by them. Um, Overall, just looking at this game, and they threw a pick here, and I believe they scored. Or no, they don't quite score a touchdown, but they pretty much score a touchdown next play, I guess, or because next time I see it, they're down and below the lead. And again, those are just things, when you're a freshman quarterback, you know, and I mean, even some of the best quarterbacks just find those pass lanes to throw the ball, and sometimes it's difficult, and they get really athletic players who can tip it up. Anyways, let me go back to what I was saying about North Carolina. Um, I was pretty impressed with them. This isn't the first game I've seen them play. Uh, they're very versatile. Again, not only just in the run game, but also in the pass game. I I wouldn't say that they were like a super elite offense, or excuse me, a super elite run game. Uh, Obviously, I think they're elite offense, but not run game quite yet. But again, this was the first year in that system that they had, and I expect really good things to come in the next year. They get Sam Howell back. He was like a freshman, I believe, and he didn't play like a freshman for sure. But ultimately, I mean, they found really good success with the versatility of the run game. Like, I mean, just like this play here, you get 4 or 5 yards out of that, and then you got your GT. They really look closer, like almost like an Oklahoma type offense. Um, just with how they really focused on matchups and also just providing versatility with their pass pass protection. They got all the pulling guards, sliding their protections, and they run outside zone. Now, obviously, they didn't really. I don't think they really ran read option in this game. I didn't think that Sam Howell was really a read option quarterback. I may be wrong on that one, but again, just different formations. Again, and just attack the defense where they're most vulnerable at. Um, you see, again, they're going more diverse fronts here, and now they're attacking the outside on the other side now. So, again, they pulled guard there. They tried to hit the wheel route, but they had it pretty covered well. So, um, yeah, you'll see there, throws it out of bounds. So again, they go more of a now they're going more of a switch. It looked like they may went to like a cover two look there. Saw the quarter staying underneath. Um, Try to go more outside zone, and that's the thing. I mean, they had some really good running backs. I saw they had two backs that had one at 1,000 yards and 900 yards. So that's really impressive. You know, while also still having a very good pass game as well. I think Sam Howell had like 3,000 yards and 38 touchdowns or something. So I was just, it's just really surprising that this team went 7-6 last year. But again, I said they lost a bunch of one possession games. So again, they go more outside zone there. Well, it looks like they're one high. Could be in a position to. Oh no, they go speed option there, which speed option's pretty decent versus one high, but um, there they just had the linebacker recognized it, and so that's just again Duke had a very good defense that had the answers most of all in the front, outside of being gashed a couple times on some run plays, but um, where they really hurt was just the one-on-one matchups on the outside. This is, you saw those two touchdowns, um, just basically on just fade routes and just throwing them up. And I think that's one of the most important things whenever you're trying to institute something like this, is having those receivers win their one-on-one matchups. And right there, trying to hit that comeback, but throws a little bit too high. Again, get some more stunts there. He did a good job sliding, but got to put that ball down a little bit more because it went off the receiver's hands there. I'm gonna try to go another draw play, but they've seen it enough times. And oh yeah, that that probably was not going to be good, even if that was a pass play. So again, found a good hole there and gets a really good run. Um, that safety, that number 16, he was just playing too far outside. Expected to bounce out, but running back has really good vision to cut that inside the guard there. And but again, these linebackers, you'll see them. They're flowing right. They're flowing. Everyone's going right, and then one over top, and then one over top, and that's how you stop the gap schemes stuff. So, wow, I was really impressed when I saw this. That they, so again, they had their pulling guard protection, but the receiver makes a heck of an adjustment to come back to the ball in that play. So, again, just trying to run the ball a little more towards the end of the game here. And again, this is a really good opportunity to put this game away. And, but again, Duke's been pretty ferocious outside of a few busted plays. They've been pretty ferocious stopping that GT. But it's also a very good offense, if you're trying to talk about your 4-minute offense of trying to score. And Duke basically goes the old Madden Engage 8. Just kidding, I know it's 7. But, I mean, they're sending everybody on that play. And I think they took a field goal on that play, so it's 20-17. And get a good run here. Again, it just choose more clock when you're able to do that. Linebackers don't go over top that well on that play. And there goes open lane. So, I can just imagine at this point, Mac, he's probably telling Coach Longo to slow it down. And, yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing, just running it down the field. And I mean, honestly, they could have just put this game away by just scoring another touchdown here. But they get some run plays, of course. Now, again, linebackers are flowing. You'll see them again flowing outside there. Um, so we got 5.5 minutes left. And oh, here comes Patton goes again. See, oh, he gets it. So again, just that's what it really comes down to. Whenever you're doing all that run stuff, you're gonna get the one-on-one matchups. You see the 3 Patton go plays where it's just one-on-ones that's really made the difference in the game. Um, and here we go. We get a good run up the middle here. Excuse me. And they're really just trying to hold on here, and they're trying to fight for more yards. But now again, this is probably a play. Well, this isn't the play, but they throw it and it bounces off of his hands. Again, that could have been another touchdown there, but should have just came down with it. 3rd down here. Um, tries that one over the middle and doesn't get it here. Some very good pressure. Well, now it's 4th and 4, and they actually get it over the middle here. So again, O-line does a better job of picking up the stunts later in the game, as you'll see there. And so here they go. They try to go to a modified front, but the running back doesn't take care of the ball. He fumbles it, and that really could have cost North Carolina in this game. But you're going to see here shortly that North Carolina ends up holding on and wins this game 20-17. So, guys, that's going to be it for the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Trying to go over more offense, than what I'm used to. Again, but I feel good that North Carolina could probably end up coming to have a good season. Should there continue to be a season. So, guys, just let me know if there's any other teams you want me to try and look at. I can probably go and do more videos on those. So, thank you. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. You can also message me on Twitter. All right. Have a great day.